The dwarves have mobilized in today's Dawnless Days land battle here for you today, and we do have a 2v2 as we do have two Dwarven armies setting up, two Erebor armies setting up, and they are already being assailed by Goblins and the armies of Mordor, as we have Gundabad Wargs smashing on in here. And look at that, in they go. Gundabad Wargs, I think, are the best of the options as well when it comes to Wargs. They are a pretty solid unit. Already are taking some damage there. They really shouldn't have charged into Iron Guards down here. That is definitely not a good idea. They're having a bit more joy over on this left flank here, though, fighting Dwarven warriors. You have the Gundabad Wargs, yeah, just pulling out. And yet, like I was saying, we have two Orcish armies. We do have the Orcs of Mordor, and we also do have the Goblins. And already you can see here the Goblins are focusing down these crossbows here. This is an interesting move here by the Dwarves, setting up on this nice little cliff top here on Azanulbizar. But I think they're going to get focused down there. And again, in go the Gundabad Wargs. And the High Chieftain's Guards, Goblin Infantry, now following up as well to get engaged. And there you go, in go the Iron Hill, in go the High Chieftains into the Iron Guards, nonetheless. And as you can see, yeah, crossbows getting focused off that hilltop there. We're already having Shock Infantry, Erebor, Axe Guards. They're going in here to try and deal with these Gundabad Wargs. I'm going to see the Trolls go in, and this should be where the crossbows are now needed. Get these crossbows. I'm seeing Javies or Axe Throwers being sent over there as well. They are going to be needed for that mountain and troll threat. But I have been told that by the guys that sent this one in, this is an insanely close land battle, so definitely worth getting your snacks, getting yourself some drinks, and preparing for some Lord of the Rings action on this weekend here. I hope you guys are having a great one. And yeah, I hope you got yourselves a nice comfy seat, some snacks, and a drink. Preparing for a bit of whack-a-mole or whack-a-dwarf if you're a troll. But yeah, being supported by Goblin Bodyguard as well. Really good unit. And this is just a vanilla Dawnless Days replay here today. No submods for a change, which is quite nice. Playing as the mods, I guess, supposed to be intended to. But I will put a bit of submod information out there for you guys. Last Breath, the main sort of submod for Dawnless Days, certainly the most popular and the biggest one, are needing some more developers, more testers, just more people to generally help out with the development of the mod, or the sub-mod. So if you're wanting to help develop that, leave your mark on Dawnless Days, and maybe help create some glorious factions and units, then I'll leave a link for their Discord down below, so you can go and join in contact with them, because like I said, they're always looking for new people to get involved in the development of their sub-mod. They really, really do need it. And Goblin Bodyguards here are absolutely cutting through the Dwarven Warriors here. And yeah, Erebor Axe Guards also losing. This is not looking good on this flank here. We're going to see more Erebor Axe Guards go forward, but they're a tier 3 going up against a tier 4. And yeah, they've not seen a lot of it. And actually, oh my gosh, look at that as well. The Axe has been focused down, trying to get into range of the Trolls by the Goblin Archers here. And yeah, the Archers are all getting focusing down the crossbows like here. But range-wise, yeah, they're having a rough day today. The Dwarves. We've got Uruk Bodyguards going in over here, leading the way for Mordor. Dwarves should hold the line here for a bit. Dwarven Warriors in a shield wall, they'll hold. Spears over here, look like they're cutting down the Orc Pillagers. This should be a reasonably easy fight, I think, for the Dwarves, these Pillagers. Though they are a Shock Infantry, they are a very low tier Shock, tier 1, going up against tier 3. And as you can see over here, Mordor really staying away from this flank because Erebor has crossbows set up here in the forest. So actually, they can't see. So that's interesting that they are sending all their archers over here. But yeah, I think we're about to see the crossbows open up. They're going to sort of fire into these Servants of the Eye as they come in. I don't know if they're going to dismount or they're going to go for a charge. They're indeed going to go for a charge straight down the middle here by the looks of it. Or not. Last minute they turned away that. But yeah, Goblins really pushing hard. And this left flank here is looking like it's the way through. We're actually seeing Servants of the Eye here from Mordor being shifted to support his ally because this is the opening that the forces of evil need. Yeah, these trolls are doing well. They do need to focus these guys down as much as possible. I mean, they already get pretty banged up anyway once in just a melee generally. But yeah, these mountain trolls have definitely earned their money. They've done really well played by the goblin player today using the mountain troll. So the eye should just go through. They could run down pretty much the whole line now if they wanted to. Go for 2 Mordants or the crossbows, or they could just go for this rear line over here and support the goblins out, or they could go for Gimli, who is defending this side, along with another Gimli. We have double Gimlis here today. So it's a new wave of shock infantry. We've got Morgul Raiders going in now, a tier 2 shock. They're slightly upping the quality of orc that's been sent in. These are Morgul orcs. Don't know if that makes it more dangerous or less dangerous, really. Probably going to go with more. The Morgul orcs might be more dangerous than a typical Mordor orc. But there you go. Yep, the trolls help route everything over there. The swords, dwarven warriors help routed the goblin bodyguards, which is kind of a surprise, actually. It's a good result there, I guess. But yeah, they are still in trouble on this left flank here, and I think we're going to see 2 Mordants and maybe Gimli defend sort of as a rear guard here. Dwarves have broken through, and they're now actually engaging the Goblin King over here with a relatively healthy shock infantry. Erebor Axe Guards going in, getting a charge off as well onto the general, cutting down quite a few of his bodyguard. And he's losing decisively, actually, in that melee. And now we're going to see Mordor take advantage of either the gap, or he's going to go for a rear charge here onto the Axe Guards. Or neither. He's just going to stand his ground. I think he is now maybe going in. Spears are rushing forward to try and deal with that cavalry. We're going to see reserves being sent over from the other Erebor army. We're seeing Erebor Axe Warriors being sent over. This cav in the back, still not doing anything, just being a general threat there. But yeah, a new line of infantry is, I think, soon to be set up to deal with this goblin threat. And this is certainly, yeah, Mordor over here winning no fights, really. He's just losing most places. Not using his archers nearly as effectively as the goblins have. The goblins have just like blitzed all of the archers and ranged capability of the dwarves on that left-hand side, and then it made it quite easy after then just to pick off whatever they would like infantry-wise. So I think that's what Mordor needs to do, and they can then really turn around this fight. There is the Goblin King. You can see him sort of covered by my curse with his crown on. Goblins are so tiny they barely see him above the... Oh, he's down. I think he's okay. I think he just got knocked down. Barely see the goblins above the grass line. Summons the Eye, absolutely. I wouldn't say actually they necessarily pulled through. No, they have a little bit. They have pulled through a little bit. And now they face their punishment, getting shot in the face by crossbows. They are trying to silence those crossbows. It's just... Things like that is when it's okay to fire in melee, that's for sure. But I see what he was trying to do, and he absolutely tried to execute legally, just did not do that. So, and here we go, mass break from all of the Mordor like Orcs over there, and also like Goblin infantry, all breaking here. Gimli helping to lead a good assault there. I think the Goblins are taking their time, and they're going to shoot down the very, very elite 2 Mordor, which is fine. It's dangerous to the trolls, but they're wasting time. The dwarves are kind of turning around that fight, and they might actually defeat and kill the Goblin King, as we've seen.
Our troops are being
Ambushed somewhere? Question mark? Don't really know where that's happening, but okay. Yeah, Goblin King's actually in real deep trouble here. He's managed to defeat the Erebor Axe Guards, but there's so much more that's now piling in, including Gimli. That Goblin King, I think, is finished. And there you go. He's going to rout soon, and that might just turn this fight around here for the dwarves. Goblins need to get moving. Like I said, playing very passive now, shooting this 2 Mordor, but by doing so, they're handing that sort of match over to the dwarves. Can Mordor break through? He needs to start using his ammo. He's got his own mountain trolls coming forward. No Oleg High present in today's game. And he's pressing on. I don't know if the shock was necessarily the right build to bring. Because they have not broken through the spear line at all. But they're holding strong. Are the dwarves refusing to give in. There you go. That is the Goblin King General dead, I believe. Yeah, he's fallen over here. His army is going to probably start to shatter. Goblin morale is not usually that great once a general's been killed. They are defeating crossbows with pole arms there, though. That's That's something. They still have some nice assets. The trolls won't break. The archers probably won't break as well if they don't go into melee. I can see a lot of others are breaking. Mordor's had to send over Orcs to support over here. I was going to say Mordor Orcs are definitely like Orc strong, definitely the way to go for sort of defeating them. And it looks like finally like the archers have been dealt with over on this flank here by the Uruk archers. But this is the place to attack. I feel like the sword line here is the weakest spot in the line. So like the spears and the axes here, they're really good, like mid to high tier units. The swords are like quite low. They are the weaker units. And here we go. Trolls going into the axes here. These trolls are a bit weak and they've lost a couple somewhere along the line. So they might be easy to kill off now, but the axe is still losing. Now I think they're trying to smash through this line here to try and then get to the Dwarven warriors. I think that is the play by the Goblin player there. He is now setting up what remains of his forces here. Can they maybe, if they can quickly get in, this Dwarven player has got a lot just being tied down by one Uruk throng, like infantry, his general included here. Like I was going to say, they need to pull back, and he's actually pulling back everything, and he's pulling back through the Uruks. It's not is he actually at it? He is a little bit. He is a little bit. I would have left something in there because now he's lost a whole bunch of dwarves. Oh, he's counter-charging. Oh, and he's getting charged as well by the trolls. And look at this. I thought he might have had this wrapped up, but in fact, he might be getting stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Trolls coming in, and they are going to just pin down the entire Dwarven army here. And there's so many of them are losing because they pulled out of combat, and now they're getting stuck in against dwarves. And now we're going to see polearms go in. I think they're not even going in phalanx, they're just charging. It does have its like pros and cons doing that, but it definitely in this sense, in this situation, it's definitely worth doing. And there you go, charging in with the polearms here. Speed is of the essence. And again, Gimli's going to try and pull out of there. I'd get the rest of the archers just try and shoot stuff down in there, kill Gimli if possible. Trolls still winning over here against the axes. The Unus and the axe throwers being used against the trolls. They are starting to actually now lose as we've just been commentating on this. Archers are focusing down this axe card here. I'd be shooting the axe thrower. That's more of a danger to the trolls. And we've got polearms up here now. We've got Morgul Legion. This is a fight the dwarves do not want to take. Just fall back. Let axe throwers deal with it. Crossbows. Anything else, or another polearm. Just anything but just an axe unit and a spear unit should be doing that. Crossbows. We've got a healthy unit there. Use that. Oh my gosh, the other Gimli, the blue Gimli, still being harassed, being attacked by the Witch King here. This is still not very much in Dwarven favor yet. It's 1,500 against 2,300. They're getting in amongst the archers, which is quite good. But by being now aggressive and counter-attacking, the dwarves are kind of opening up their defenses. And there's gaps appearing for Cav to be a problem, for fast-moving Orcs to sort of sneak around that Cav, especially the Witch King is what I'm thinking most is going to cause problems with sort of that solid line that the dwarves are making from sort of that rock face to that forest there.
Our general is being
and there you go,
attacked.
general under attack. Oh yeah, he's getting charged by the other Sons over here. The one that's been in the back lines for so long. Went in, didn't do too bad a job. Don't think he's really winning those spear guards, and Erebor veterans are cutting them down. Just seems the dwarves always just have one more unit ready to go. They've got like plenty of shock still to go. Yeah, this Cav here is being dealt with. The axe thrower is turning around to deal with that. Now that the trolls have been routed fully over here, and because they've been routed and archers running out of ammo, the dwarves are making a bit of an offensive here. Cutting down these archers, big win if they kill these guys, because they're adding a lot of mass to their numbers right now, like 190-man units. And they have no general, so they should rout relatively quickly, being a bow unit. But there you go. That's the entire Dwarven army over here being routed. Honestly, this player made quite a few mistakes. I feel like in first tying his whole army around one unit. Also, I don't know. I feel like sending his crossbows up here was a cool idea, but he was never going to be able to do it with the bows he was facing. He's still got his general alive though, so good for him. But and it's got into a rear charge here of the Morgul Legion, so that's at least some use. Yeah, honestly, yeah, he faced a pretty good Goblin player as well in his defense. Goblins just knew how to defeat the dwarves. Like just kill their range, the range which threatens the trolls and also their own range. He was a bit slow as the Goblin player, maybe defeating the second Dwarven army. The second Dwarven army was allowed back into the game a little bit. Gimli there in the front lines. Yeah, in the end, the Goblin player did rectify his mistake. And there you go. With the help of Gimli, they've routed that Morgul Legion. Gimli is now turning around, dealing with the Orc Throng here, being supported by Erebor spears. And the Goblin bodyguard as well going in. That might match what remains of Gimli's bodyguard here. The Orc Throng is starting to waver though and break, but so are some of the spears and axes here. That is not good at all. Still a lot of shock being tied down fighting this one archer over there. They have managed to defeat the other archers in melee, so good for them. And it looks like we're going to see Morgul Legion and also Goblin Spear Warriors. They're all sort of combining here. They need to just shoot this. Nothing should be engaging this to start with. Maybe now the Goblin Spear Warriors are now kind of coming in. They're going to try and rout these crossbows because the trolls are still alive, the second troll unit, which is obviously a threat to the dwarves, but they are being focused down out of range as we speak. Looks like the Dwarven units are really pushed out over here, which is kind of a bit foolish, I feel like. I've been routed here by the Witch King, just hammering anvils there. The archers still have ammo as well for the Mordor player, so he's going to be able to use those, and he just gets a nice point-blank volley there against the axe throwers. Yeah, I think this is great. He's got like a good core of shock here, but he just cannot have the all just going after one unit. There you go. The other like Dwarven army has just lost his Gimli, and all of those forces there have routed, facing the Goblin Spear Warriors and Orc Throng. So yeah, the dwarves down to 580 against 800. Very, very close. Definitely winnable for the dwarves. Definitely winnable. The other Gimli in the fight there, right in the front, counting as he kills Orcs and Goblins. Like 21. There you go, routing a Spear Warrior there. The thing is, you've got to remember these Goblins, they don't have great morale. Goblin Spear Warriors here as well, going in a melee, and what's this? Goblin Bodyguards. Got to be careful of them. Morgul Legion, they've been caught out from... Oh, they're looking the wrong way. They're all looking the wrong way. They're taking rear charge right now. Massive mistake there from the Mordor player. He's not even, I think, aware of it, whether he's microing elsewhere or whether he just thinks they are facing the right way. But yeah, that's a huge win there for the dwarves, managing to just slowly chip away at that polearm unit. The trolls over here desperately dashing to try and get over to Gimli, who's starting to lose because of archer fire. They do need to protect him if possible. They need to try and save this this archer over here, the crossbow, because that is what's really a threat to the mountain trolls.
Running from the enemy.
And there you go. I think we're seeing a bit of a mass rout here from Mordor, actually, of all people. They just kind of Morgul Legion is routed there, as is some other ones. Not really a mass rout, but units just routing randomly. I think the goblins might be all gone now. It is now just Mordor, and there you go. Shock infantry turning around to face off against the mountain trolls. Gimli and his other shock infantry, the axe guards here, winning their fight. Armies from veterans, they are struggling here against the trolls. They're knocking down two. They were losing, and they are now combat winning, or even. And there you go, killed the second to last one and the last one. There you go, every troll killed to a man there. Gimli needs to be careful. They are focusing him down. They just need to get him out of range of these Orc archers. Like, surely they're aware of this. Like, this man is just staying here, just getting focused on. There he goes. He's on the move. Witch King getting a rear charge there into the crossbows. In the end, they didn't really need them to kill the trolls, but they could do with holding on to them. Orc archers here about to get charged by Mithrin veterans. Witch King needs to be careful. One pull out from melee could end up ending his life. You need to be very, very careful of that. Gimli there has fallen. Just getting shot in that volley there. There he is, dead on the ground with several bolts in him like Boromir. Rip in peace to Gimli. F in the chat. And yeah, I mean, it looks like the dwarves might turn this around. They are going to win some of these melees. They're getting chased here by the axe guards as well. The archers here, I don't think that bothered. They're just going to just carry on. And the axe warriors here, still pretty healthy. If they get charged by the Witch King, they can probably respond to that quite nicely. Witch King actually is No, he's not. I thought he was one of those models there, but he's not. He's very much still in the main force. Whether if they kill off the archers and also, well, both the arch units, he'll master out. I don't know. 19 against 123? Possibly not. Possibly not. It's very close. So finally, balanced power is with the dwarves. They have nearly numerical superiority right now, dead even on numbers. And what routed there? I was just giving these bodyguard routing through this fight. Oh no, well, yeah, routed, I guess. He died. He didn't rout initially, but he has now routed. There you go, charge there. Brilliant charge from the Witch King. Like, absolutely wiping out the UNB. He's on a waver. And he's going to lose quite a few bodyguard on the retreat there. And there you go, he routs, and the archers rout as well. And there you go, a Pyrrhic victory. With less than 200 men, the dwarves have won the fight. We'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. An incredible land battle there for you today, guys. Sent in by Sandwich, who was playing as one of the Erebor armies. A really, really good one. And yeah, some impressive kills for both sides in this one, that's for sure. And yeah, look at that. Literally nothing left. Sandwich and Itchy left with pretty much nothing. Some of these remaining as well are routing troops. So yeah, technically if they carried on, like all the routing troops re-rallied, the Goblins and the Orcs would have had way more. Nearly 1,000 troops left to send back at the dwarves. But yeah, we'll have a quick look at some of the unit kills. We've got 142 kills here for Gimli, played by Sandwich. He just lost his general at the end, but it didn't matter in the end, just about. We have Dwarven warriors here, 247 kills, 152 kills. We've got the Erebor Axe Guards, 288, 194, 266, some very good kills there. 172 kills with the Erenmithran veterans. Erebor Axe Warriors getting 216 kills, 192 kills, another one there. His Spear Guards, 310, 274. And then the crossbows, 191 kills with one of those. Is not too bad. And Itchy playing as the other Erebor army. Kind of got slightly stomped in some areas, but did okay in others. Certainly his spears did incredibly well. His Iron Guards, 204, 236, 160. His Axe Warriors, 213, 189. Shock, 194, 182. And the Gimli getting 273 kills before he fell. But yeah, like his range and his polearms, he spent a lot of money on these polearms, did nothing in the end, just got focused down. Same with the range, they just got kind of focused down, just neutralized by superior Goblin archers. We then have Levi here playing as the Mordor army, 146 kills with the Witch King there, 162 kills with the Uruk Throng, 100 kills with the Morgul Raiders, and then his archers getting 167 kills, 173, and then we've got Servants of the Eye here with 144 kills, and the Trolls getting 211. So yeah, very good kills for Cav and Trolls there by Mordor. Then we have the Goblins, who had a real field day, I feel like, fighting on their far flank, getting some good kills with the Trolls, 192 kills there. One of the Wargs even got 142 kills, which I was surprised by. I didn't think they really did a lot, just kind of like neutralized a lot of ground, stopped the Dwarves from advancing. Goblin Heavy Archers, 194 kills, 154, 173, 128. Shows how good they did, all getting triple figure numbers. Even the polearms, one of them getting 183 kills there. Goblin Bodyguards, 246, 242, 101 kills. Even the Uruk, like the Mordor Uruks here, not doing too shabby. The Goblin High Chieftain Guard actually doing the worst. Look at that, getting absolutely neutralized, none getting above 50 kills. And the Goblin King, which is the same unit, pretty much just getting just over 70. So yeah, rough day for those swords, but archers, shock, and even trolls did really well for the goblins. But there you go, guys. That is the Battle of Azanulbizar. Well, a Battle of Azanulbizar. A brilliant one, and the Erebor held on, defending its lands, its mines of Moria. Certainly was a really good fight, and yeah, right down to the wire. If you do want to see more glorious battles that come right down to the wire, do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen now. Some corkers there. But until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.